And what's good, everyone? Good morning out to you guys. Welcome back in. And we got a special live stream today. This is my first ever soccer stream that they've ever done in the channel, and nothing better than covering a gold medal match for the 2024 Olympics. USA women's soccer taking on Brazil here for the gold medal match, and the USA are 5-0 so far. 11 goals scored, just 2 goals allowed for the U.S. women's national team, for their women's soccer team in the 2024 Olympics. 4 Olympic gold medals in 1996, 2004, 2008, but their last medal came 12 years ago, back in 2012. Looking to see if they can get back on top in the podium once again for the USA women's national soccer team. Brazil got here by a record of 3-2. They were the last team to get here out of their group. They were the final team out of any team that had out of the teams that qualified with a 1-2 record out of group play to get here. And then they picked up 2 victories in the quarters over France 1-0, in the semis beating Spain 4-2 for a redemption win after they lost in group play 2-0 against Spain. Hey, what's good? Norma on the channel. Welcome into the membership. Thanks so much for being a part on the channel here for Norma. Welcome in as we got lineup start to be introduced right now for the USA, as they have Alyssa Naher, the goalkeeper, Emily Fox, Naomi Gerba, Trinity Rodman, the daughter of Dennis Rodman, who played basketball, one of the top rebounders in the history of the NBA. For Dennis Rodman, his daughter scored a game-winning goal 1 week ago in group play over Japan. Crystal Dunn, Mallory Swanson, Lindsay Horan, Sophia Smith, Tiana Davidson, Rose Laville, and Sam Coffey, the starters for the USA. In net is number 1 for Brazil, the goalkeeper, Lorena Terciani, Vitoria Yehea, Jennifer. They go by first name players here for Brazil on their roster. Ludmila, Yasmin, Thais, Gabby Portillo, Priscilla, Angelina, and Lauren. Those are the starters for today's match here. And should be a fun one. My first ever soccer stream that they've ever covered here on the channel. Gonna see if I can get this timer right now. It's gonna be a different timer, an upwards timer that will do the clock. And one of those timers that will just, once I hit it, it will stop when I make it stop at the 45-minute mark in this game right now. Brazil, yellow jerseys, green numbers, green letters for this matchup. For Brazil, their 8th Olympics appearance. They have never won a gold medal. Silver medalist back in 2004 and 2008. USA, dark blue uniforms for this matchup. For Team USA, white numbers, white letters, ready to rock, ready to roll. We are about to go into action here. If you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. First ever soccer stream I've ever covered right now on the channel. And we are underway for women's soccer, the gold medal final game, USA taking on Brazil. Left to right on the fields. And it will be USC with a possession to start things off as the ball gets kicked out of bounds past the far side touchline as it results in the throw-in. Brazil knocks it down, and Brazil able to kick it deep down towards their offensive zone of the field. USA there, able to get the possession right back with Tierra Davison, as he gets booted right back towards the USA's backfield right now. So a little bit of pressure being displayed by Brazil to open up this game in the first 40 seconds of action. USA trying to clear from there. Brazil has an opportunity. First one inside their attacking zone at the edge of the box. Cleared right back, and it gets sent out of play by the USA. So this will be a throw-in coming up here for Brazil in the first minute of action. Brazil winning in group play over Nigeria 1-0. They lost 2 straight games in a row to close out group play at just 1-2. Lost to Spain 2-0. Lost to Japan 2-1. They were the last team to get in out of their grouping for Brazil. Final 3rd place team to get seeded in the field. 3rd out of 4th place in their group. They won in the quarters against France, the host, 1-0. And won against Spain in the semis for a redemption win 4-2. Brazil, deep kick down towards the goalkeeper here for the U.S. who was able to field it off one bounce. Nobody was there, the offensive side of the field, so that gets fielded right in front of the box, in the goalie box by Alyssa Naher. Naher's kick goes to midfield, popped up as it drifts back, working their way towards the middle of the field now as Brazil has possession. First minute and 45 of action. Kathy, what's good? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Brazil with an opportunity inside the box, and the kick goes straight to the keeper, bouncing forward. It's Alyssa Naher able to dive down and stop the opportunity by Ludmila, who had a chance right there straight away. If she was able to put it either left or right side of the net, she would have scored, but it rolled right straight to Alyssa Naher, the goalkeeper, representing the Chicago Red Stars for women's soccer. Wow, USA getting caught off guard early going in this game. Brazil with an early possession arrow in their favor. Is Brazil able to knock it down? It goes back to the U.S. though. U.S. looking to see if they can start to get some possession arrow in their favor. Brazil is able to have it back though at the top as they work their way inside the attacking zone. The pass goes to the top of the arc, deflected down into the box. Ricochets back to the keeper Naher for a second save right now this match. So we're not even 3 minutes in and getting some early goalie play right now. But the keeper number one for the USA in the opening 3 minutes of action. Naher, line drive kick, popped up off the header by Brazil, drifting towards the U.S. offensive zone and their attacking zone in the field. Bicycle kick popped up by the U.S. as they go with a header. And looking to see if the U.S. can start to get their possession in their favor. It's been dominant by Brazil as we have a common foul picked up, charged to Brazil, results in a free kick here for the U.S. Well, that's good. Robert in the stream, welcome in, man. I posted out in the chat as well. Feel free to join in for Team USA versus France for men's basketball. I got that posted, that video currently. So the stream will start around 3:15. I'll start it. The game will start around 3:30. USA will have a free kick opportunity right now. It'll be in between the middle of the midfield circle and in between the goalie box. So it's right in the middle of that area at the edge of the final third of the field. USA pops one up and it drifts wide right off of their free kick. So from deep there inside the attacking zone, Lindsey Horan, a midfielder, popped it up, but it went well wide right of where it needed to be as we're 4 minutes into action. USA undefeated at 5-0 so far. 11 goals scored to just 2 goals allowed. Brazil came into this game with 7 goals scored, 6 goals allowed with a 3-2 record. They went 1-2 in group play and was the final team to get into the Olympics as part of the quarterfinals. Brazil pops it up, header by the U.S. as gets fielded by at midfield by Sam Coffey. Moves it towards the near side for the USA with possession right now. Send past the midfield circle. It will go back. USA starting to get some possession. They're using that near side touch line. Deep pass down the field. Got popped up from the USA. It goes to Trinity Rodman at the corner of the box. Sends it across. A header, though, by Brazil. Able to knock it down. U.S. with another chance. Top of the arc here for the U.S. Forced out to our right. And the USA looking to see if they can start to net one. Good move around the defender, Sophia Smith, in the shot. And it got bounced and fielded by the keeper, Lorena. So towards her right, it was Sophia Smith. She is tied for first in the team with 3 total goals. She had a game-winning goal in the 95th minute to beat Germany in the semifinals 1-0. Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity Rodman, scored a game-winning goal in stoppage time in the 105th minute a week ago in a win over Japan 1-0. So the U.S. has done it through their defense. 5 games, just 2 goals allowed scored, but Brazil early possession arrow in their favor. Brazil has it inside a box here at the right wing and knocked down by the U.S. Another great defensive stop by the U.S. as their defenders able to get back and able to get 2 knockdowns inside a box by shot attempts by Brazil. Lindsey Horan came up with a steal on the possession here for the USA as we approach the 6th minute in action. Brazil kicks it right to the keeper, Naher. She kicks it back towards the far side. Popped up by the USA, and they got some opportunity right now. Some green out in front past midfield. Lindsey Horan moves it off towards the far side and gets kicked out of bounds by Brazil. Able to get that one out of play, jumping the route by Tessirane. So this results in a throw-in here for the USA. Just getting started, 6:20 into this match. Gold medal match between the U.S. and Brazil. USA looking for their first Olympic gold medal in 12 years, four-time Olympic gold medalist in women's soccer, 1996, 2004, 2008, and 2012. As Brazil kicks it out of bounds again towards the far side, it will result in a throw-in here. Or this will actually be a throw-in for Brazil. So the U.S. got a piece of that ball. So it was kicked out of bounds according to the refs by U.S., not Brazil. So in their backfield, it will be a far side throw-in right now, 7 minutes into this game for Brazil. Thrown, heading towards the midfield area, popped up out of play again off a header. Couple opportunities early on in this game for Brazil, but U.S. so key defensively in the early going. Outlet pass ahead on the run out. Brazil trying to track it down, by U.S. defensively is back there with Naomi Gerba. Taking it up the field, Emily Fox. Fox got tripped up from behind towards the near side touchline, and the referees may display a card right now. Quite a bit of contact as Fox got bumped into by Ludmila, number 14 for Brazil. No card displayed by the officials as we play on, and this will result in a free kick from the far side, just past the midfield circle area. This will be the near side, just past the near midfield circle area in the attacking zone corner for the USA. USA left to right in the field, pops it up across the field. It gets popped up off the header, and the US gets tripped up inside the arc. No call though by the referees. Brazil came down with the ball, and U.S. is able to get it back. Working their way down the far side. Horn moves it off to her teammate Crystal Dunn. Circling her way back in the left wing attacking zone, working on one defender. USA is going to move it across, and it gets sent out of bounds. Past the goal line as they get popped up all the way to the back of the stands. USA looking for one across. Trying to trail that play, number 11, Sophia Smith, tied for the team lead with 3 total goals, but right there, step ahead by Gabby Nunes, able to send it out for Brazil. USA will have the first corner kick of today's game right now, approaching 9 minutes left to go in the first. As they have it from the far side corner, popped up by the US, and the referee stopped time. Trying to get these players set right now on the field, so they'll have to reset the corner kick once again. If you're new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. The first ever live stream that I've covered covering soccer. USA dominant on the possession arrow so far, 55-44. Is not like that in the first 3 minutes though. USA in a corner kick, and ricocheted back off the header as it goes outside the goalie box of the USA side as Brazil has it. Crossing midfield here for the Brazilian squad. Working their way down the far side of the field, number 18, Gabby Portillo, and Portillo lost possession of it as it goes out of bounds as she kicked it out. And this will be a USA throw-in. USA looking to throw it in, far side of the field. In their backfield right now at the moment, trying to push it forward for the USA. Just such a patient sport. Gotta wait for something to open. And we'll see if the USA can get that early in this game right now. Emily Fox moves it towards the near side touchline. Good move off the pivot. That is Trinity Rodman. Her pass ahead here off the lead pass. Inside the box. Look at the set of the cross, and Brazil kicks it out of play. The USA with another good opportunity. Rodman in an excellent lead pass from the attacking zone all the way inside the box. Set across. But Brazil right there to set it out. So second quarter kick upcoming for the USA today. Mallory Swanson will be the one to insert the corner. She is tied for the team lead with 3 goals with Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman. They only have 4 total goal scorers this entire Olympics. Lynn Williams has scored a goal, but that is it. Between 10 goals scored, or 11 goals scored by the USA, combining for 4 different players, and the keeper soars up, collects the save. Lorena for Brazil, able to soar up and collect the save off the corner. Scoreless at 0-0 in the first 11 minutes of action right now. Gold medal match, USA versus Brazil. 81% taking the USA to win this one right now in the poll. Make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already done so. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yes, I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Katie Ledecky is right behind Michael Phelps for most gold medals all time. I believe Phelps has 28 for him, making him the most decorated Olympian of all time. USA at midfield has possession. And a lot of contact here as things getting physical. Lindsey Horan got tripped up by a Brazilian player. Referees will just say a common foul, not display a card. So USA has it back as they move it backwards. The goalkeeper, Neher, pops it up towards midfield. Header by Rodman, sent to Brazil, though, as Brazil works their way near side of the midfield section. Now inside their attacking zone with Duda Sampaio. Sampaio inside the left wing, flushed out to her right, moves the cross to her teammate, and the header gets sent past the back goal line and out. This will result in a goal kick for the USA. So Brazil not able to connect on anything right there. They had a player across the field, had a good amount of space, but she just had it off the header, and once the ball hit the header, it got directed to go past the goal line, well wide right where the goal zone is, and out. USA at midfield. Rodman. Her pass got intercepted by Brazil. Brazil working their way near side of the field right now. And they push it back towards the midfield section. Faze off towards her right, inside the circle for Brazil at the midfield area. Brazil pushing it forward a little bit as they work their way towards the edge of the attacking zone with Adriana. Adriana gets intercepted, jumping the route. Picking it off is Jenna Neiswanger for the USA. So USA starting to dominate the possession a little bit in this game right now, in a lead pass ahead. USA with an opportunity, but it's going to be called an offsides. That's the first offsides today, charged to the United States. A couple key passes we've seen in this game, though. Trinity Rodman helping out their team so far. Had that lead pass early on, but nothing able to connect for both of these teams as we're 13 plus minutes into action. First ever live stream that have covered soccer before. If you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And the big stream coming later today. USA basketball taking on France. Brazil all the way back at the edge of their goalie box. Lorena, the goalkeeper, kicks it off to her teammate. Bunch of space out in the backfield section for Brazil right now. Tercine. And they move it back to Lorena, the goalkeeper. She's wearing green and yellow for her uniform. Rest of the Brazilians with yellow and green. USA able to come up with a steal. They got numbers here on advantage for a moment. Brazil's able to break it up. Pass ahead for USA. Trying to connect. Rodman. Edge of the box. Kicked right back out in the clear by Brazil. A little bit of contact there from behind as Corbin Albert, the USA number 3, knocked down Adriana number 9. And we'll see if there's a card displayed or not. 0 cards so far to begin this game. Everything has been just penalties off of free kicks awarded. And this will be a common penalty, no card, so it keeps the possession alive for Brazil. They work their way inside the attacking zone, pushing it edge of the box right now for Brazil. As they have it towards the left side of the box, working on one defender, with an opportunity, Brazil kicks, and they score! Putting it into the top of the net, Ludmila with the first goal scored today by the Brazilians. 1-0 for Brazil to begin. Ludmila in the 15th minute, putting her team on the board. 3-2 so far in the Olympics. They went 1-2 in group play for Brazil, and they answer first with a USA team that is yet to allow a goal in the previous 2 games entering this matchup. And they called her into offsides, though, so they will not count it. Wow, so it went through, but they called her into offsides, so the goal has been taken away. It's still 0-0. 0-0. The referees called her into offside, so it goes back to 0-0. Wow. So instead of being up 1-0, it has been ruled offsides by the referees. It goes back to even strength here. 0-0. Brazil is they're furious about that call right now. 15th minute goal that gets wiped away off the board because of an offsides. So we play on, 16.5 crossing the mark. USA with a throw in towards the near side. Yeah, they didn't even like display anything on the TV screen for the offsides flag or anything when she kicked it in, as we have another touch on the play charged to Brazil. U.S. in the throw-in. U.S. gives it away in the throw-in, and this is going to be going in Brazil's direction. Again, Rodman was trying to look for position in that ball. It was too deep in the throw-in anyway, and Rodman pushed number 3, Tercini, from behind. So Brazil with possession right now. U.S. getting lucky. This possession arrow, I got it on my stat board. It is even at 50-50 right now on the stat board for the possession arrow. USA with 2 corner kicks, both goalkeepers with a save. Crushing for Brazil, though, as they had that goal taken away due to an offsides in the 15th minute. Brazil, deep kick using the middle of the field. U.S. pops it back towards the backfield, and now Brazil has it towards the midfield area. Working their way at the right way to box. Brazil with possession here. The kick goes across. They could not connect in the crosser, though, a little bit too deep as the ball rolls to the corner, and it goes out, and the U.S. will have possession. Brazil just a little bit too deep, trying to connect to number 18 across, and she tried to slide and put it in, but Gabby Portillo, just a little bit too deep for her. She slid underneath it, and the U.S. gets lucky right there. Just so difficult. It's like a game of patience that happens because scoring is few and far to come by. U.S. with possession. It will be a throw-in towards the near side. Emily Fox off to a Sam Coffey, number 17. Passed back to Fox in the backfield area. Still in their backfield area right now for the USA, looking to push it forward. Ooh, dangerous. Trying to do the dance right there is Emily Fox, and she almost lost it. Maneuvering her way around number 14, Ludmila. Ludmila was the one who put the shot into the net, called into offsides 4 minutes ago in this game, and U.S. has it all the way in their backfield section. Naomi Girma pops it up around the midfield area as there's a battle for this ball. U.S. granted possession arrow. Marilee Swanson will start up this free kick at the midfield section. 3 goals tied for the team lead with Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. First ever soccer stream I've ever covered before for play-by-play on the channel. Welcome in, everybody. A special live stream here, a very rare stream that I am covering today. It's a player that went down hard for Brazil. A little bit of pain right now with one of the Brazilian players at the moment. Needs a moment. Right now, let's see here on a deep pass down the field. Number 13 of Brazil tangled up with Trinity Rodman. And Rodman getting a lot of usage early on in this game. Number 13, that's Yasmin. That first opportunity for Brazil didn't go through because of the offsides. The referees let her play on for a long time, and then after she scored, they later ruled it offside. So, unfortunate mistake for Brazil. Brazil inside the box. And a sliding tackle by the USA. Brazil once again irate about this call as Brazil goes down hard with a U.S. defender. Crystal Dunn was the one defender working on the Brazil offensive player inside the box. Just looking to see where they're going to spot this ball right now. Is this going to be a goal kick? I believe it's going to be a goal kick by the USA. Referee is determining right now. Checking a possible penalty or not, or was it a clean sliding tackle by the U.S.? That's what they're looking at right now. Done. Working on number 9. I think that's more like an acting job right there by Adriana. And the U.S. has a goal kick. A goal kick by the U.S. popped up around the midfield section. U.S. pushing it forward as they do down the far side, working inside their attacking zone at the left wing. Just outside the box right now for the USA with possession as they move the cross inside the box. Cleared out by Brazil, though, off the pop-up. Header by the USA at the midfield section with Davidson. Another header trying to set it forward. USA maneuvers out of the pack. No call there, but the referee's letting her play on. Here they go, the run-out pass over to Rodman. Rodman inside the box, and their shot gets broken up, and the U.S. will have another corner. It should be the third corner kick of today's game. Coming up here for the USA, and it will. So the USA get a corner kick coming up here. And that was on an outlet. One defender left to beat for Brazil. Got back and broke it up in transition. And the USA will have their third corner kick of today's game at 22 minutes into action. To insert the corner will be Mallory Swanson, near side corner. USA looking to strike first. Brazil had an opportunity called off and an offsides penalty in the 15th minute. 8 minutes later, USA looking to strike. Swanson pops it up, going across, and it gets saved by the goalkeeper, Lorena. So Lorena soars up, comes up with a save. That's a hard throw in towards the midfield section, and gets booted out of bounds off the header by the U.S. Just didn't pinpoint that. That just went directly to the keeper. You want to pinpoint it a little bit more towards the left so you're able to get a header opportunity out of it, but she wasn't able to do so. The 23 minutes into action right now. The throw-in by Brazil got headed back by the USA. Down the far side of the field, Brazil will keep the possession. That's going to be a free kick coming up as the USA gets charged with a penalty. No card displayed, though. No cards yet to be displayed so far in this match, either yellow or red. USA leading the possession arrow 53-47 in this gold medal match right now. Brazil moves it towards the left at the edge of the midfield section. This pass goes ahead at the left wing as they work their way towards the edge of the box. Popped up by Brazil, tracking it down off the chase down by Alyssa Naher, the goalkeeper. She comes out of the goalkeeper's box and slides forward and able to corral it for the save for the USA. So she got some early playing time in the first 3 minutes of this game by Alyssa Naher. And USA is starting to finally settle into this game after a slow start with a possession arrow early on. Brazil bringing along the pressure offensively, though. And the USA will clear this one out of bounds. It will result in a throw-in here for Brazil. Brazil with a throw-in near side corner of their attacking zone. Got broken up inside a box and kicked out once again by Tierna Davison of the USA. So Davison, that's twice that she's just kicked it out of bounds and just forcing Brazil to throw it in once again. So Brazil, inside their attacking zone, parallel to the box down the far side, will get the throw-in. Brazil off the throw-in, and they have possession at the right wing. Brazil moves the cross. USA trying to knock it down back to Brazil. Top of the arc. USA looking for defense, and they're able to clear out. That's a deep, deep kick all the way sent. And it goes towards the far side of the field on the run out. USA with a numbers opportunity inside the box. Here they go. Attack USA with a kick, and he gets knocked down by the keeper of Brazil, Lorena. They had a 2-on-1 chance, but they cannot score. US with it. Top of the box. Goes over to Rodman. Rodman works her way inside. Rodman, as she tries to track it down, gets kicked out towards the back goal line. And this is going to be, I believe, a goal kick coming up for Brazil, I believe. Wow, they had a golden opportunity right there. The keeper able to get her hands on the ball. That was Mallory Swanson off the outlets, who had a great opportunity to score and just sent it directly off the keeper of Brazil, Lorena. So this is going to be... Is this going to be a corner coming up, or is it going to be a goal kick? That's the question. Who last kicked it out? Because if it was last kicked by Brazil, it will be a corner kick, and it will be a corner kick right now, actually. So the USA with a corner kick. Brazil pops it up towards the right wing. USA fields it with Swanson. Swanson, at the attacking zone corner, moves it inside the box. U.S. try to pass it back. Brazil right there to set it all the way back towards the midfield area on the clear. The goalkeeper for the U.S. comes way out of the box. Alyssa Naher sends it off to Brazil, though, all the way in the backfield area. Hey, what's good? Caitlin on the stream. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it here for being a part of the channel. Yeah, by the way, this is my first ever soccer stream I've ever covered before. I've announced a couple soccer games before, but nothing to the extent of, like, other sports that I covered. So I wanted to try something new for once. Most of my content I usually cover is basketball on the channel, but today got a special live stream here. U.S. in the gold medal match against Brazil. Brazil had a good opportunity inside the box, but they did not send it out. They sent it backwards. Brazil at the right wing in the attacking zone. They work their way. Edge of the box gets sent across. Opportunity right here for Brazil with some space, but it gets knocked down by the USA, and the USA pops it up all the way towards the edge of their attacking zone. Both of these teams have had opportunities, 50-50 on the even possession hour. Brazil looking for the pop-up on the outlet there off a header inside a box, but just a little bit too deep on the pass. Kicked ahead, just missed by inches. Number 5 could not connect for Brazil to number 14. It was Duda Sampaio to Lamela, and they were inches away from connecting on a header from 5 feet away in front of the keeper for the U.S., Alyssa Naher, and the ball bounced off a one bounce fielded by Naher. 28th minute right now in this one at 0-0. Gold medal match, USA-Brazil. USA looking for their 5th ever gold medal in women's soccer. Haven't won a gold medal in 12 years. Brazil has never won a gold medal. They've been shockingly a dark horse team in this entire Olympics. They went 1-2 in group play, 3-2 overall, 7 goals scored, 6 goals allowed. USA with 11 goals scored, 2 goals allowed, 5-0 record for the U.S. women's national team. Got some stoppage time right now currently that will be added into towards the end of the game right now, as the referees have it stopped with the players around the 28:45 mark. U.S. will have this possession. There will be a free kick coming up for the U.S. around the midfield circle, it looks like. As the players clear out, U.S. will have a free kick opportunity. 4 corners by the U.S. Brazil yet to record a corner so far this game. Off the free kick, popped up inside the box by the U.S. The U.S. with the possession right now. Off to Rodman at the right wing of the attacking zone. Rodman pops it up, sliced to the keeper, though, who fields it for the save by Lorena. So Lorena comes out of the box right there at the edge as it gets sliced off the left foot of the right wing attacking zone by Trinity Rodman. Dennis Rodman's daughter scored the game-winning goal 1 week ago in a 1-0 win over Japan. Goal kick gets sent out of bounds. That was last off of the U.S., so Brazil will have it towards midfield. It will result in a throw-in here for Brazil. Almost 30 watching right now for a special live stream. Let's go, everybody. If you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure to vote in the poll who you like to win this game here. USA or Brazil, as a little bit past the 30-minute mark. I'll actually have to stop the time right now as they go on to a cooling break at the moment. 30th minutes, and it will result in a cooling break, so I'm a little bit over that time on the timer. I'll put back the timer once they get into back into action right now. But it looks like they got a cooling break currently here in the 30th minute of action. I put the link up there in the chat. Feel free to join me later today for the big stream later this afternoon. USA versus France for men's basketball. That should be a fun one. And I remember the last gold medal game that I covered 3 years ago for men's basketball. That was a really good gold medal match that happened. But yeah, if you enjoy the stream, feel free to keep on smashing the thumbs up here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And if you're joining in for the first time, this is my first ever live stream I've done for soccer. I do cover special live streams of sports. Other than basketball from time to time. I cover the NFL on Thursday. I covered my first ever water polo stream earlier this morning for the gold medal match. So since these are gold medal matches, wanted to do a couple of different sports right now since it's the time to do it with all these countries being crowned gold medal champions. And we got the U.S. in every single gold medal match coming up for my remaining streams for this weekend, which is cool. 30th minute of action right now, as they're right now on a cooling break in this match, and the players will take the field after that brief cooling break timeouts. Actually, it didn't stop time for the cooling break, so I'm like a minute behind, so it continued. So yeah, I wasn't. It's gonna stop at 30 where I am, but it's actually on 32, so I'm like a minute and a half behind right now. So once we get to 45 going to half, I'll get it right up to 45. So we're actually at like 32 minutes. I'm like 2 minutes behind right now. So it went through on the cooling break for the time. I wasn't sure if they were going to stop it or make the time go through. So that's going to be an extra 2 minutes for stoppage time awarded that they will have since it was a 2-minute cooling break. So we get back to action right now. We're in the 33rd minute. Mine's about like a minute or 2 minutes behind here at the moment. USA with possession down the far side of the field, Sophia Smith. She has 3 goals scored, 2 of those goals in the opener against Zambia in the 24th and 25th minutes. Brazil able to send it towards the midfield area here as Brazil has possession. U.S. comes out with a steal, though. And the U.S. trying to make something out of this possession, but Brazil right there to play it. Send back, dangerous pass as there's a U.S. player that collides right with a keeper. As Brazil made a dangerous pass to the keeper, Lorena, and the keeper right now for Brazil is down. So she is down, lying flat on her belly here at the moment, as that was a dangerous pass sent all the way back to the goalkeeper for Brazil. Instead of pushing it forward, he sent it backwards. Lorena came all the way out, tried to kick it out, and collided with number 9, Marilee Swanson for the U.S. Hey, what's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in, man. Yeah, hope so. That is just unfortunate that Steve Kerr hasn't played Jason Tatum so far. So this is an injury break here we have in this game as the time keeps on continuing. The goalkeeper is down, and she is being attended to at the moment with Lorena. Gets back up to her feet right now. Will Brazil bring in their backup goalkeeper? That's the question. The backup goalkeeper with a Paris 2024 penny on. Looks like Lorena's going to stay put right now, but they have the backup goalkeeper on standby if she does need a substitute into the game. So we'll see if that substitution is made or not right now, and it is not. So they will not make the substitution just yet, and this will stay Brazil possession on the goal. Brazil with a goal kick, and U.S. has possession right back at midfield. U.S. takes it inside the attacking zone, the pass ahead, and that will go out of play as it gets cleared out by Brazil. The U.S. will have an opportunity and a throw-in. Throw-in inside the left wing of the attacking zone, Sophia Smith. Moves it back to her teammates. Push towards the edge of the box. Back to Smith here at the left wing. Smith works her way inside the box, rushing up, sends it across, but fielded by Lorena on the save for the Brazilian goalkeeper. So Sophia Smith with a chance there, just not enough power on it. Just rolled right over to Lorena. 3 shots on goal by the USA. That was the 3rd in this game. Brazil with 2. Brazil with a throw-in. popped up. U.S. with a header. Put down the far side at touchline and out. Brazil will have another throw-in opportunity. And the U.S. kicks it out once again. It will be another throw-in. Popped up by Brazil, working inside their offensive attacking zone, and kicked out. Off the broke-up deflection by the U.S. by Emily Fox, and Jennifer, number 11, is down. That was actually number 3, Corbin Albert, who broke it up. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. Hey, what's good? Anastasia on the stream. Welcome in. USA clears it out of their own box. Header inside the box by the USA. And Brazil looking to jump the route to get this ball, but there's a player from the U.S. that gets tripped up, trying to track it down as well. And that's the key player, Sophia Smith. A couple opportunities so far in this game by Sophia Smith, who gets knocked down, tangled up with Lauren for Brazil. Brazil still with their main goalkeeper right now with Lorena. They have yet to substitute. She got shaken up a couple minutes ago in this game. Deep pass, far side of the field by the USA, unable to connect. And this will result in a Brazilian throw-in coming up. If you're doing a stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Quick update, my clock's like 2 minutes behind because they went in a cooling break or so, and they kept the time going on. So once we hit 45, I'll stop it at 45 once we get to the midway portion of this match here. Brazil, deep pass down the field, gets sent though to the USA off the interception by Emily Fox. Naher from her own goalie's box pops it up and fielded by Brazil right now. Brazil, edge of the attacking zone. They poke it towards their midfield area, looking to start something up here. Thighs moves it back out. In their backfield right now for Brazil as they go right to left on the field for Brazil. Brazil pushing it forward, working their way down the far side on one defender at the right wing, maneuvering inside the box, gets popped up across in a header, missing wide left though of the nets. As they were looking for Jennifer off the pass by Gabby Portillo as she sent it on a crossover to Jennifer. They could not connect though on a header. Could not redirect it towards the net as it gets set wide left of the net. This will be the first corner kick of the game for Brazil. USA leading corners 4-1, and Brazil in the corner just sends it on a redirect backwards. Tried to slice it at the edge of the arc at the top of the box, but the U.S. right there to clear it. Brazil has it back, working their way at the top. Inside the attacking zone right now, Brazil, a shot from deep, rolling wide right of the net as it goes out past the back goal line. And the USA will have a goal kick coming up. 40th minute of action. My clock's a little bit behind. We'll get to that once we get into the 45 minute once we stop and go into the half. Hey, what's good, Jay Ramirez? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, I saw USA and China still tight for the gold medal race right now. USA in the goal kick by Naher. At midfield, popped up off a header. Rodman, was Dennis Rodman's daughter, looking to have possession, but beating her to the ball was Duda Sampaio, number 5 of Brazil. The pass gets sent towards the near side for Brazil. And kicked out of bounds. Last kicked out by the USA. Results in the Brazilian throw-in. Yeah, very different that it's soccer, not basketball right here. And this will get sent off a pop-up towards the corner. Brazil keeps it alive in play right at the corner. And sliding off the kick out by Naomi Girma. So I believe this should be the second corner kick coming up for Brazil as Gorma slid and sent it out as it was off the U.S. Both of these teams with 2 shots on goal. Brazil leading the shot attempt 6-2. Brazil in the 15th minute had a great opportunity to score, but one of their players was ruled offsides, and that goal did not count. So instead of being 1-0, it's tied up 0-0 right now. Popped up off the corner kick, and the USA is able to clear it. So USA looking to track down this ball, and it gets sent out of bounds off of the U.S. So Brazil keep this possession. Brazil has maintained the possession hour quite a bit recently. 51-49 right now in favor of Brazil. And it's trending towards 52-48 for the possession arrow for Brazil in this game. USA had a possession arrow from the 5th to the 20th minutes, mostly constant. But Brazil right now getting the possession arrow back. Brazil put a lot of pressure in the first 3 minutes of this match against the USA. Brazil has it at the top of the box. USA right there to direct it back out, though, as Brazil works their way right wing. Poked loose by Corbin Albert. Goes directly to a Brazilian offensive player, though. USA tries to come up with a steal, and Brazil commits a foul. No card being displayed. Number 8, Victoria Hayea, knocks down a USA player with it, and this will be a free kick for the USA. USA pops it up at midfield off a header. It goes out off of Brazil. So nothing able to connect so far for these two teams. There's been opportunities, especially early on in this game. There's been a lot of golden opportunities today. Another foul picked up, charged to Brazil. So the USA pushes forward inside their attacking zone. Yeah, USA is super strong with women's sports. Like, a lot of these women's team sports have been, like, really, really good. USA with a free kick. Far side attacking zone corner, popped up. A header inside a box off Brazil as they try to clear it out, and Brazil will do just that. Able to track it down with her speed is Lamila. Lamila was called offsides on that goal opportunity 15 minutes into the game. So we're approaching the 45th minute of action right now. Just a quick note, my clock is a little bit behind currently since they went on that cooling break around the 30-minute mark. So my clock's like 2 minutes shy. I stopped it during the cooling break, but it kept on going throughout on that cooling break. So we're 44 minutes into action currently. Have it at 42:45 right now on the clock. Dennis, what's good? Welcome in, man. Yeah, they had a 2-on-1 earlier in this game and couldn't connect on that. USA trying to clear right there. Sam Coffey just pops it up, directs it towards the midfield area. Looks like they're going to add in 6 minutes of stoppage time as well to this quarter. So it stops on 45, and they're going to add in 6. Yeah, so the USA is going left to right on the field. Brazil has it here right to left. At the wing, gets broken up on the play. It's Davidson who's able to break it up for the USA. I'm going to have to stop this directly at 45 once we get to it. Brazil with a chance. It gets off the hands of the keeper. Neher kept alive as Brazil had a golden opportunity right there to score, but an excellent save by Neher sent onto the box. Brazil with it still inside their attacking zone. This ball gets pinwheeled around off a couple kicks. Brazil still has it, though. They move it to the left wing of the box right now. Brazil. And the kick gets sent out. Rodman came in and was able to send that one out. Wow, that was dangerous. Brazil's had some good looks in this game, but just not able to connect right there. Corner kick going too deep and it goes out. So Brazil had an opportunity on a corner. Went out though. See if I can put up this stoppage minutes. So they're going +6 in the stoppage time. I'm a little bit behind because I stopped it during the cooling break and they went forward during the cooling break, but we're into the first 45 right now and they have +6. And both of these teams definitely have had their chances in this first half to net in their goals. And Brazil had the last one a couple moments ago. Brazil with possession right to left as they have it inside their attacking zone. Pops it up towards the right. Off to number 10, Marta. She works her way inside the edge of the box right now. Broken up by Crystal Dunn. Back to Marta. Deep kick from the wing, and that gets sent wide left and out. Yeah, Brazil seems like they're the more aggressive team so far in this game. They've had a little bit more of the possession arrow than the U.S. Yeah, 55-45 Brazil with a possession arrow. A couple minutes ago, it was at like 51-49. They've got a more possession arrow recently. And Brazil gets the ball back. So the goal kick by the U.S. not able to connect that midfield. Sophia Smith got knocked down hard and the refs let it play. Back it goes to the USA around that near side midfield and sent out of bounds off a slide by Brazil. So it's going to stay USA possession on the throw-in the backfield here. Germa over to the goalkeeper, Neher. Neher, goalie kick. Sent it well past that midfield circle off a one bounce. USA with an opportunity right now, but Brazil had 3 defenders back. Brazil picks up a foul here where Tarsini knocking down one player for the U.S. out on the goal kick trying to come up with it. So it was Smith once again who went down, and this will be a free kick awarded to the or no, they get the U.S. on that. So they get the U.S. on that. So this is a free kick awarded to Brazil in their backfield. Brazil with possession inside the attacking zone, popped up towards the far side, and it goes off a Dunn and out. So very close to this being over. The final 30 seconds of stoppage time before the first half wraps up right now. And then we'll go to the intermission break with an even score between both of these teams currently, unless anything happens in the final 20 seconds. Thrown by the U.S. Brazil has it, pops it up here inside a box off a one bounce fielded by the keeper, Alyssa Neher. She had a lot of action she saw in the first 5 minutes of this game. She's getting increasingly more action when in the final 5 minutes before time expired And we close out the end of the first. 45 minutes plus the 6 of stoppage time in the first half of action. And the USA and Brazil gold medal match women's soccer tied up 0-0 right now at 0 apiece as we entered intermission break here. Alright, if you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams in the channel. And US right now leading the poll 60-40. Feel free to vote in the poll if you haven't already done so. This is my first ever soccer stream I've ever covered. My majority of my content I usually covers basketball games, play-by-play, NBA, college hoops, WNBA. Later today I'm covering the gold medal match, USA against France, for men's basketball. I do cover other sports from time to time. I covered the NFL on Thursday night, Patriots and Panthers. I do cover other sports. First ever soccer stream that I've ever covered. I've done different sports like baseball, NASCAR I've done before on the channel. Did water polo earlier this morning. So hope you guys enjoy the stream here. And yeah, definitely something different that I'm doing currently right now. But in halftime, it's Brazil is leading the total shots right now at the moment, 8-2 in total shots. USA had the first 4 corner kicks in this game. Brazil has put the pressure on as the aggressor. They've got the last 3 for Brazil. Brazil started off as the aggressor, and they closed out the first half as the aggressor as well. If you're the U.S., you got to be aware how Brazil has attacked you the first 5 minutes and then the last 5 minutes of the first half for Brazil. As Brazil's just seems like Brazil's a step faster than the U.S., beating them right to the ball so far in this game. U.S. is lucky that their defense has kept them right in. Just really solid goalie play, as Brazil's had chances on much more like high percentage looks than the U.S. and just haven't been able to get those chances to go through. Yeah, there was in the 15th minute, Brazil they put one to the back of the net, but it wasn't counted as a goal. They were offsides for Brazil. So U.S. right now they're thank goodness tied up at 0, because in goal it's going to be hard to come by. Yeah, it's worrisome with the U.S. offense so far. Like, it's not really flowing at this moment. Like, it's been mostly Brazil possession arrow. Like, the last 6 to 8 minutes before half, it's been mostly Brazil possession arrow, and the U.S. has been on their toes constantly defensively. They just can't seem to push it inside Brazil's defensive zone. Like what I said, Brazil looks like they're a step faster right now than the U.S. has been in this game. Hey, this Brazil team almost didn't even make it in to the quarters. They went 1-2 in group play for them, and then they rallied off 2 straight wins in a row to get here. They tacked on 4 goals against Spain, which they lost against Spain in group play. They lost 2-0 against Spain. They won 4-2 against Spain to get here in the semis. Yeah, I think it's more that they're lacking pressure in the box. Like, it hasn't been constant for them. They have pressured them a little bit around around like the 10th minute, like 10th minute, 20th minute, but like lately there hasn't really been like any offensive pressure put on by the US. They got a bunch of their corner kicks early on in this match. I think they got 4 corner kicks before the 30th minute, and they've been stopped at 4 for their corner kicks. They haven't got any ever since the 30th minute for corner kicks. Brazil's got 3 corner kicks in the last 15 minutes for them. They had 0 when we approached the 30th minute. Yeah, they definitely were not in control of the game early on. They got a major wake up call. Like the first like 3 minutes, the U.S. goalkeeper was constantly on her toes. Like Brazil was right at them attacking the first couple minutes of this game. USA has only got 2 shots on goal for them so far. 2 total shot attempts throughout. Brazil leading the total shots 8-2. Yeah. Yeah, they're having a lot of like problems trying to like connect on plays down the field and get those opportunities offensively. They had a good chance in transition. They had like a 2-on-1 at one point early on, and they couldn't put it in. I'll be back live later today. Men's basketball gold medal final game. USA taking on France at 3:30. Feel free to join in if you like as well. That link is it was pinned to the chat earlier. Oh, there we go. I got it up. Yep, so I just pinned that into the chat. I put it in the chat earlier and then and just pinned it in. I'm gonna go closer for that one. So I'm gonna go France to cover for today. I think it's gonna be closer, but the US should be able to still win that game. It'll be closer than the 15 and a half I feel, or a 16 and a half I feel like. Yeah, I'm worried about the US how they start off the game. Like they're struggling like the first quarter of these games. Like they're in these close games early on. Or they're usually down behind early on in these games and then start to get going later stretch. It didn't seem like France was gonna get there at one point. They needed a 4-point play to beat Japan and force overtime. If they had lost that game, they would have been 1-2 in group play for France. Probably would have played the U.S. first, possibly, in that quarterfinals if they lost that game against Japan. And then they had struggled, too, in the exhibition games. They went just 2-3 in those exhibition games. And then after they beat Japan, they did have that loss against Germany. But after that, upset wins over Canada and Germany. Seems like France has finally, like, hit their stride right now for them. Like, I looked at the previous two box scores. I cannot believe I saw Guerschon Yabusele. He had 22 points against Canada, 17 against Germany for him. He's the top scorer in the previous two games for France. Just, it's definitely interesting how international basketball, how you got guys that are, like, out of the NBA that, like, do well in the international circuits playing for their country, whereas they had, like, a lot of problems playing in the NBA, but now playing elsewhere in, like, another, like, international team, but, like, producing like that. Yeah, it's kind of odd. I saw, like, Rudy Gobert's been, like, a non-factor for them. I think Nick Batum had, like, 2 points in the first game against Canada in the quarters. And that game, because I looked at the box score from that was all, like, Yabusele and Evan Fournier, like that. It's very, very, very random. Because Wemby had just 2 points against Canada, and they still won. So right now we're at intermission. Quick heads up, I might have to step out of out of the stream for like a minute once it gets to like 12:15, 12:20. My sister's flight is coming back from Florida, so she's supposed to text me when she lands. So I'm gonna have to tell my mom when to go pick her up at the airport or so when she texts me. So her flight's, I think, is supposed to land like within the next 10 minutes or so. So if that happens, I'll just put off my camera and mic for like a minute during the game, and then put back the camera back on. I'll keep the time going. Hopefully nothing major happens during that time. If I do have to step out, probably be like a couple seconds or so, because I just have to let my parents know that their flight landed to go to the airport to go get her back home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a big mistake right there. I feel like that was all like pre-planned before Clark even came into the league. Like they already had that whole like Olympics roster planned. All right, here we go. Back to action, second half. Brazil in the U.S. women's soccer gold medal match. Brazil, yellow uniforms, green numbers, green letters. USA, dark blue jerseys, red shorts, white numbers, white letters. And Brazil will have the first possession as we begin half number 2 of action. Brazil going left to right on the field. USA will go right to left. Deep kick down the field by Brazil. Fielded by the U.S., though, and the U.S. trying to look to see if they can connect with one outlet ahead, but two defenders back for Brazil and able to send it out. The play towards the near side. Touchline was Brazil. Thrown by the U.S. goes back to Brazil, and that's been an issue as well. The U.S. has struggled at times to connect on these throw-ins, pushing the ball up ahead in the field, but they whiffed on the kick at midfield. U.S. had about 3 feet of clear grass right there. They whiffed on the kick, and Brazil looking for an outlet popped up to the corner, but the U.S. getting lucky as they are able to send it out towards the far side touchline, and Brazil will have a throw-in coming up. Yeah, that's really stunning that they couldn't wait a little bit more to give Caitlin Clark the opportunity. And I saw the attendance was terrible in that first game against Japan that they played for group play, that they had not even half of the arena filled up for that first game. Brazil all the way towards their back section, looking to advance it right now. Near side they will. One player to beat right here on the defensive side for the U.S. with Tierra Davison, as Brazil has possession at the right wing. Marta, number 10, working on Davison. And Marta with a little bit of bump right there by Davison and gets sent out. U.S. will have a goal kick. Popped up off a header by midfield, drifting back. And Brazil couldn't capitalize. Here goes the U.S. advancing inside their attacking zone. They push it ahead inside a box. Brazil able to cover nicely, though, with two defenders back in the box, as the lead pass was not able to go deep enough ahead, as they had one player inside attacking behind the two defenders of Brazil. And Brazil was able to come out on the front and come up and steal it away. Brazil now with possession. Brazil all the way towards the top of the arc. Shot from deep, broken up by the U.S. The U.S. looking to clear here. And on the far side, we'll have a handball. A handball right now on the field. Off one touch. And this will result in another goal kick here for the U.S. right now. Also, a Brazilian player down at the moment, being attended to here. Yeah, so U.S. is going right to left right now. Avi on the stream, welcome in. We're past the 48th minute into this game. So one player of Brazil being attended to by the medical staff. So this is going to set some more stoppage time that'll be added on once we hit the 90-minute mark. Wow, they got some medical personnel right now on the field too. I'm not sure who it is for Brazil. Got a stretcher that's being brought onto the field. Yeah, wow. Gee. That's devastating. One of the Brazilian players has to get stretchered off the field. Oh, yeah, her entire right knee is bent. Yikes. Number 8, Victoria Yehia, the injured player. Anna Victoria checks in. Number 17. That does not look good. That looked like a broken ankle right there. Yikes. Her left ankle was straight on the stretcher. The knee was popped up, like it couldn't like move or anything. That's not good. We get back to action, 50th minute right now. U.S. with possession, looking to push it. Oh, they got some space here at the right wing of the box for the U.S. as they send it across off to Rodman. Broken up by Brazil, though, and Brazil is able to clear out. Back to the USA, though. Crystal Dunn moves it off to her right to Albert. Albert moves it over to the right wing. USA to the top of the arc, and that ball gets popped all the way up. And that gets sent well high over the net off the shot attempt by Sam Coffey, well away from being a shot on goal. What's good? No ego in the stream. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. Brazil with a goal kick. Deep pass down the field by Brazil. Header gets sent out of play by the U.S. So this will be a throw-in around midfield for Brazil. Brazil is going left to right on the field. USA is going right to left. 51st minute into action. Ana Vitória just substituted into this game. Lauren, number 21, moves it back to her goalkeeper, Lorena, inside the goalkeeper's box. And now Lauren has it in the backfield. Lauren, deep pass ahead off one bounce. Header out of bounds once again off of Tierna Davidson. So Brazil still up in the possession arrow, 55-44. A little bit more of that possession arrow in favor of the U.S., though, recently. Brazil with it, being pressured by the U.S. defensively, and Brazil kicks it towards their left, and the U.S. intercepts it with some space here with Mallory Swanson, and she couldn't connect on the play. It went back to Brazil. Brazil, deep pass ahead, stolen right back by Naomi Girma of the U.S., as it goes back and forth between these two teams around midfield. Popped up and goes off the cleat of Swanson and out. So Swanson wasn't able to track down a pop-up towards the near side, which would have sent it into pretty decent territory on a one-on-one defender that she was working on to see if she could beat her towards the near side area, but wasn't able to keep it alive in play. Brazil in the throw-in, and that's where Brazil has been able to capitalize for the most parts. Have been on throw-ins, but they kick it out of bounds this time on the throw-in. And this is going to go back to the U.S. around midfield. They'll have a throw-in on the near side. She was a midfielder for the player that got injured for Brazil. USA, possession here with Crystal Dunn. Pass gets sent back to Brazil, kicks it out. So we'll stay U.S. possession here. Crystal Dunn will be the one to throw it in, and again broke it up out. That time it ricocheted off the U.S. So Brazil, in their backfield area here, will have a throw-in opportunity coming up. Number 21, Lauren. They go by, like, first-name players here for Brazil when they get the roster. Throws it in. Outlet ahead to her teammate, working her way at the edge of the boxes. We got a ton of contact here. Two players tangled up with one another. Emily Fox, the defender for the U.S., tangled up with a Brazilian player, number 14, Ludmila. Quite a bit of contact. That's going to be charged to Ludmila, as she was pushing down Fox, as Fox had great position on the ball, and it will go back to the U.S. here, as the U.S. will have a goal kick opportunity. Adam, welcome in. Alyssa Naher off the goal kick, bounces out of bounds. They couldn't connect on a header. Lindsay Horn was the one who was trying to go up on the header. A little bit too deep on that kick, though, by the USA goalkeeper. Brazil wastes the throw-in, though. USA gets it back off the throw-in. 34.5 minutes into action. Popped up U.S. with some space here at the left wing. Lindsay Horn inside the box sends it across directly to a Brazilian defender, though. Just a little bit too much in that pass. Had one player across. If she sent it more at like an angle, towards a little bit towards her right, more at an angle, she sent it more towards the left across, and that's where Brazil, and they had one defender back inside the box was able to have perfect possession and clear it away. Brazil now with it right inside the midfield circle. 55th minute of action. Brazil off a deep bouncing pass down the field. Couldn't connect. Popped up to the U.S. U.S. has it all the way in their backfield section here. Getting some defensive pressure, though, by Brazil. Crystal Dunn knocked down by a couple Brazilian players, and this will be awarded a free kick for the U.S. There was a lot of contact right there as Dunn went down. Sliding tackle by number 21, Lauren of Brazil, and the U.S. will have their free kick. Deep kick from right to left in the field. It goes inside the attacking zone of the U.S., but a header sends it back towards midfield for Brazil. U.S. with possession as they have it, looking to send one deep inside a box, but another one couldn't connect. Trinity Rodman behind the defense, but a little bit too much in that pass for Rodman from her teammate. Sent it drifting right to Lorena, the goalkeeper, on the ground. So another missed opportunity for the U.S., and Brazil has got that possession arrow still in their favor, 56-44 right now. Yeah, they're just rushing it. Yeah, this game has been really physical. Really, really physical game. Just the U.S. has had their chances. It's just not able to connect, and now Brazil waste one. U.S. pass ahead. Here they go on the breakaway, wide open. One player to beat is the keeper, and it gets put in for the goal by Mallory Swanson. Direct on a run out. Brazil waste the opportunity as they kicked it directly to USA at midfield. They had no defenders back, and the USA able to push one forward, and Swanson receives the pass from her teammates and able to net one in. 1-0 for the USA. Mallory Swanson on the board. Brazil missed the mark in the pass. Can't see who it was with a jersey number there. Great interception, though, by the U.S., and they had a fast break, a 2-on-0. Two Brazilian defenders were 2 steps behind the U.S. attacking offense, and Swanson nets one into the back of the net to go at 1-0 for the USA. Finally able to break loose in the scoring. A 57th minute of action. Mallory Swanson. That's her 4th goal this Olympics, leading the team in a critical run right now, especially for the U.S. who's just been locked down defensively, winning 1-0 in back-to-back games for the U.S. That's a massive goal right now. That might be the only one we get based on how their defense is playing. They just got to keep that defensive pressure going. 57-minute goal by Swanson. Brazil left to right on the field, being pushed backwards right now. Jennifer crosses midfield, working on Coffee. 1-on-1 defender, moves the cross, and it goes right over to the U.S., able to field it. And the U.S. can be patient right now, but they give it away. They couldn't work their way towards midfield. Brazil, though, kicks it out. Classic right there with the Spanish guy saying goal for like a minute. Tarsine kicked it out, but also slipped on the grass. A little bit slow to get up for Tarsine for Brazil. So another injured player right now for Brazil in the 59th minute. Number 3, Tarsine, a defender who is down. That was non-contact. Some scary injuries here. They already have one player who's out. Had to get stretchered off the field. Victoria Yehea, number 8, a midfielder, left the game due to injury. So the assist on that was Corbin Albert. I wasn't sure who got the assist on that at first because it's like a deep box camera view. But Corbin Albert for the USA chart gets credited with an assist. That was from like the midfield circle that she came up with a steal. So Albert came up with a steal. It was a bad pass by Brazil that they couldn't connect. Wasted opportunity, and Albert stole away at midfield, and she saw that rushing past the defense was Swanson. So she kicked it ahead. Rolling ball off to Swanson. Brazil had 2 players that were supposed to be back defensively that couldn't get back defensively, and USA had a 2-on-0, beat Brazil by like 3-4 steps, as the offense was 3-4 steps ahead of Brazil with their defense, and able to net it in by Swanson, and that's the difference maker in this game right here. Oh, I see. Oh, so after 60 for some reason, so it only does an hour on my timer. Okay, so it'll just run to the... It'll do like the next 30. So we're in the 61st minute right now. Yeah, I never went 60 minutes plus on my timer. I guess after an hour, it's set up as an hour timer. It just goes back to like the top of the hour. So once we hit like 30, I'll that's when we hit 90 minutes for some reason. I wonder if I should just... I'll keep it running right now, and once we hit 90, I'll put 90 on it, on the text. That's kind of confusing, actually. Yeah. I know what I'll do for this text thing. I'll just do... There we go. By like a minute. Yeah, I'll just do it by like a minute right now. So we're into the 62nd minute. I'll just change it every minute or so. So I guess it only had like 60 minutes of my timer, and then it went back to like the 1. 62nd minute, 62:30 into action here. I'll update the text every minute or so. U.S. battling with Brazil here at midfield. U.S. able to come away with it, though. They have some space rushing inside the attacking zone as Brazil pops it back, and Brazil has possession. Brazil working their way past midfield. So we're now 63 minutes into action right now. Brazil working their way towards the left wing of the box, and that gets popped up off the chest of a U.S. player, directed back. Great clear by the U.S., and if they could beat the keeper right here, that was dangerous. They had an opportunity to do so, but Lorena able to kick it out. Very, very dangerous ball as the U.S. had one player trying to track it down, but the goalkeeper for Brazil came well out of her box and had to kick it back out off the clear. 63rd minute of action. U.S. has some space here off the interception. They fired a shot at the top of the arc, and it sails wide. So another opportunity, very, very close, but just wide left, in the shot from the top of the arc at the box. That was, again, that was Trinity Rodman who came up with an interception. Top of the box, just sent it wide left on the shot attempt. 64th minute right now. U.S. still with possession. So it gets moved towards the right wing of the box, inside the box now with Swanson, the player of the game, with that first goal coming in the match at the 57th minute. Corbin Albert recorded the assist, and Albert had possession just a moment, back to Swanson at the wing. Yeah, U.S. is right now, they're looking good with the possession arrow, getting better and better throughout this game, just trying to play keep away right now. Fox sends it all the way to the backfield portion. It goes over to the goalkeeper, Alyssa Naher, who pops it up towards the far side of the field, and it rolls out. And this will be Brazil possession here coming up on the throw-in. 65th minute of action. Brazil on the throw-in. And a battle off the loose ball in the throw, and Brazil able to keep it alive. Deep kick ahead. USA able to knock it down, and good stutter step right there by one player for the USA. Results in a deep kick off the outlet down the field. Off the run out, Sophia Smith has it. One defender to beat inside the box. Forced out to her right. The shot, though, rolls wide left on a shot attempt by Sophia Smith. That's her second opportunity in this game that she's had for a shot. She had one earlier, kind of the same similar scenario where she was one-on-one being defended inside the attacking box, but forced out to her right. Her kick, though, sailed wide left in the net. Just not enough power on it either. It was a rolling ball directly wide left in the net. So goal kick here by Brazil as we are about to enter the 66th minute of action. USA getting the possession arrow in their favor recently. I said it was around 57-43. At one point, it's now down to 55-45 currently. Seems like last couple minutes have really trended in the USA's direction, though, in that possession arrow. We got 50 plus watching right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And by the way, this is a special live stream here. First ever soccer game that they've ever covered on the channel. I'll be back later today, 3:30 p.m. covering USA men's basketball versus France. Brazil try to connect in the pass from deep all the way from midfield to their offensive corner area. Got bounced out of bounds off a header past the back goal line by the USA. So this will be a corner kick coming up for Brazil. This is Brazil's first corner kick coming out of the second half. 67th minute of action. Brazil on a corner kick as they will have it down at the far side corner. Popped up by Brazil on the corner kick, and that's too deep into the box. USA right there to play it with Crystal Dunn as she shoots it out of bounds. Trying to clear it out, so this will be a throw-in. Deeper area of their attacking zone by Brazil. USA right now just making it tough for Brazil. That defense has been locked down this entire game. Brazil's throw-in gets broken up, out of bounds, last off of the USA, and another throw-in, this time directly to the USA. Turnover committed by Brazil. USA kicks it deep over to the keeper, Lorena, who's the only one back. 68th minute now of action. Yeah, these Brazilian players, injuries hurting their team right now. There's another injured player on the field for Brazil. This is the third injured player the second half. This is a non-contact injury, just rushing up the field, number 21. Yeah, it looks like she just cramped up. Her whole body looks like she cramped up. Lauren, number 21, is now down, being attended to by the medical staff. They had one player leave the game on a stretcher at the very start of the second half. Going back to the 15th minute in this game, Brazil was offsides on a shot that they netted into the back of the net. It did not count for a goal because they were offsides. Instead of going up 1-0, US scored in the 51st minute to take the lead 1-0. So that's where we stand right now. Instead of being equal at 1 apiece, it's the USA at 1-0 in this match. 69th minute of action now. If you'd like to come on back later this afternoon, I'll be back live at 3:30 p.m. streaming U.S. men's basketball versus France. So feel free to join in for the gold medal game if you like as well. Later this afternoon, I will start at 3:30 p.m. Brazil back to action right now as it goes to the keeper, Lorena. Sends it off to her teammate inside their own box in the defensive side of the area. U.S. comes up with a steal, set up nicely here inside the attacking zone. They push it up to the right wing, inside a box, looking to send it across. Broke it up, though, as it goes off the cleat of Thays, number 15 for Brazil. So Sophia Smith was looking for one to send across, but 70th minute of action right now, and the U.S. set up nicely. Corner kick coming up for the U.S. Starting to get into their rhythm, and Brazil really aggressive. First 5 minutes of this game, last 5 minutes of the first half, it's all the tides have switched to the USA here right now. Yeah, they go by video review. They were showing, I think a couple minutes ago, one of the highlights. They went by like video review for the offsides. Popped up on the corner, and the header gets directed backwards off Brazil. Brazil tries to save it in play. They were out, though, in the near side touchline, so this is going to be a throw-in here for the U.S. U.S. off the throw, and they have it right to left inside their attacking zone here. Smith at the left wing and just outside the box. Crystal Dunn gets knocked down hard. Referees let them play on, though. No whistle by the refs here. U.S. still the possession as they look to attack. They go on a lead pass inside the edge of the box to Smith. Sophia Smith, edge of the box towards the left side here. Looks to pass it ahead. Brazil right there to clear it out, though. And there was an offsides charge to the USA as well. So the USA offsides inside the box on. They were looking for a crosser in that pass, as it will go back to Brazil here. 72nd minute of action now as we approach the mark. Brazil leads total shots 9-6. Corner kicks in favor of the U.S. 5-4. Right now. Possession arrow switching into the favor of the U.S. as Brazil. Dominant possession arrow 57-43 going into halftime. It's now 55-44, but it seems like recently it's been more the U.S. or so. It's because they've had more connected possessions as of recent times, as Brazil's kick gets broken up and out past the back goal line. This will be a corner kick coming up for Brazil. So now we're even on corner kicks, 5 apiece. '51st minute goal. That's the difference maker in this game. Marilee Swanson for the USA, assisted by Corbin Albert, who recorded the assist on the Swansea goal, the 51st minute. Brazil botches the corner. Yeah, a corner kick right here got headed out, and it was off of Brazil last. So Brazil, they could not redirect it even close to where the net was. It went at like an angle and out. That was way too light on that corner kick that they had. We've seen a lot of kicks go deep. That was just way, way too late. The only place that they could redirect it was back towards the corner that they kicked from. 73rd minute of action right now. It's a little bit behind in the 73rd as we're approaching 74 very quickly. A goal kick here by the U.S. Right to left in the field for the USA. Dark blue jerseys, white numbers, white letters. And Fox tried to track it down for the USA. Down the far side, she was out, though, so it's going to be USA possession, though, in this throw-in, so it's going to be kept USA. It was kicked out by Brazil past the far side touchline. Brazil sends it all the way back to Lorena. Brazil moved it out of bounds. USA once again will have it on a throw-in inside their attacking zone here. '75th minute of action. US far side corner, their attacking zone. Horn right at that corner marker. And Brazil steals it, comes up with the possession right now. Brazil looking to push it here. We got a 4-on-4 at the moment. Brazil pops it up across. That's too deep in the kick, though, and they couldn't save it. It will go out. So goal kick again for the USA. Yeah, good question. Probably going to happen soon. They go on a cooling break right now, 75th minute of action, as they will go on a cooling break, and this time just keeps on ticking. Gold medal match. USA looking for their first gold medal in 12 years. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well. Special live stream. First ever time I've covered soccer before on the channel. Been a wild game, really physical game between these two teams. The difference maker being a goal netted by the USA, 51st minute. Uh, 57th minute, check that. 57, Mallory Swanson on that goal. In Brazil, they just, on that pass that they had, that was a bad pass by Brazil that the USA took advantage, and that's what has been the difference in this game. Was that bad pass that they took advantage from. Brazil couldn't connect on the pass. It sailed towards midfield, and then it was intercepted by Corbin Albert at midfield, which she passed it ahead out in transition to Swanson. You saw there was a gap behind the defense. The two defenders back were not back for Brazil in time, and Swanson had a fast break opportunity, and she was like 3 steps ahead of the Brazil defense and scored in the breakaway. Hey, thanks so much, Derek. Really appreciate it, man. Hey, Charlize, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. So, gonna see what time we got once we get back. We're on a cooling break, and the cooling break just wrapped up. So, Swanson in the 57th minute, the only goal scored in this match. The U.S. has won 1-0 in 2 straight matches in a row. They've only allowed 2 goals this entire Olympics for them. 12 goals and 2 goals allowed. 78th minute of action. Right to left for the USA. Brazil with possession right now. Left to right. Brazil out there attacking zone, working towards the near side touchline and try to send one across here just outside the box. Broke it up and out off of Crystal Dunn of the US. So this will result in a corner kick coming up for Brazil right now. Brazil's got a couple corner kicks recently. The last one they did not kick strong enough off the corner kick that it got redirected out. So to insert this corner kick will be Marta, number 10 for Brazil. Marta off of one bounce, popped up and kicked out towards the back goal line and went off of Emily Fox. So again, goal kick, or it will be corner kick number 2 coming up here for Brazil. They'll have another chance. It went off of Fox of the U.S. and out. And that was not online. We'll see what happens here. Marta again inserts line drive kick. And that gets broken up by the U.S. off a header. Gets sent back towards the right wing of the box. Popped up across by Brazil. They're looking for a header. U.S. able to head it back as it went backwards. And the U.S. trying to push it towards their side. Shot from deep at the top of the arc. Brazil with a chance, but it gets sent too tall over the top of the net. And it goes out. And this will be a goal kick for the U.S. They had a player there right at the top of the arc and just way too much as she airmailed that kick way too tall over the top of the net. 79th minute. Brazil 63-37 in the second half possession hour. Just the U.S. has been able to connect on more though with less time with that possession. And Brazil steals it away. Brazil off the steal here. 80th minute of action. Looking to make something as they have it at the top of the arc inside the box. U.S. had it for a brief moment. Goes back to Brazil. And they almost intercepted it. They will, jumping the route. Number 9 for the USA with Swanson, who scored a lone goal near side. Working her way attacking zone to Sophia Smith. Smith flushed out to her right. Sliding tackle by Brazil as Smith goes down hard. There's another player as well who went down for Brazil out of the play. And a yellow card being displayed to number 3 of Brazil, Tarsini. So Tarsini with a sliding tackle, a hard sliding tackle on Sophia Smith. As Smith was just outside the box. Rushing to her right, Tarsini with a massive slide, and that results in a yellow card. There's a player down for Brazil that did not have anything to do with that play. It was away from that play. It looks like another player who has an issue with cramps. Again. Yeah, number 21, Lauren, went down like 10 minutes ago in this match due to cramps, and she just went down again. And she's back up on the field right now. 81st minute of action. They'll announce extra time once we hit the 90th minute. They should announce extra time. So this will be a free kick awarded to the USA. Right to left on the field. Number 10, Lindsay Horan, will have the free kick right here. It's just outside the box at the left wing attacking area. USA kicking right to left on the field. Lindsay Horan will be the one as they set up the players right here for this free kick opportunity. So just outside the attacking box right here for the U.S. Lindsay Horan will be the one to kick it. They got 4 Brazilian defenders set out in front. Horan kicks it, knocked down by a sea of yellow jerseys for Brazil. Horan again off the rebound, but sliced it out of bounds past the back goal line. And this will be Brazil with the goal kick coming up. '82nd minute of action. Brazil went 3-2 right now coming into this match. They were 1-2 back in group play. And they've led the possession arrow 57-43 for the most part in this match. Brazil turned it over. It goes back to the U.S. U.S. in the attacking zone right now. U.S. over to Crystal Dunn, and a turnover committed by the U.S. for a brief moment. Beats her with her speed, though, as Corbin Albert comes up with it. The kick ahead inside a box, and U.S. not able to connect it. Goes back to Horan, though. Horan sends it on top. The shot from distance floated just wide right. And that was Corbin Albert. She recorded the assist in the first goal of the game, scored by Swanson, and Albert just from outside the top of the arc floated it a little bit too wide right on the shot attempt. 83rd minute of action right now. We got 80 plus watching. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll be back later today, 3:30 p.m. covering USA versus France, the men's basketball gold medal match. So if you'd like to come on board, feel free to do so for that as well. Brazil is leading the total shot attempts 11-8. The USA on the board, 57th minute, the difference maker. Yeah, Brazil letting this slip from them. USA substitutes. Lynn Williams checks into the game, replacing Sophia Smith. Brazil substitutes. Lauren checks out. Replacing Lauren will be Rafael Souza. And this will be a goal kick for Brazil coming up. Brazil off the goal kick, floats it towards the edge of the midfield circle. Popped down off a header towards the near side. Brazil sends this pass deep down the field. USA with 2 defenders back. And USA pops it up out of bounds towards the near side. So this results in a throw-in by Brazil in their attacking zone. 84.5 minutes of action so far. Gabby Portillo, number 18, will throw this ball in. Portillo Sends it off towards the near side. Brazil's had some struggles with the throw-ins in the second half. They were executing well in the first half, but in the second half, they have struggled on those throw-ins. USA trying to get position here for the ball at the goal line inside the box, and USA gets tripped up. Crystal Dunn got tripped up by Gabby Portillo on that goal line, parallel to the net. Just trying to seal her off for possession, and Portillo tripped up Dunn. And this will be a goal kick for the USA. So 85th minute now of action. USA will have a goal kick. Goalkeeper Alyssa Naher been excellent this entire tournament. Just 2 goals allowed this entire tournament. USA's offense, 12 goals scored. Plus 10 in goal differential. Brazil has it, and they'll keep possession of it as it gets kicked out towards the far side. Past the touchline. So a throw-in coming up here for Brazil inside their attacking zone. Brazil at the left wing of their attacking zone, left to right on the field as they maneuver their way into the corner. Couldn't stay with the ball, though. Gets kicked out of bounds. It goes off of Marta. So this will head back to the USA now in the 86th minute. Oh, that's awesome. So one of the runners went to PC. That's great. Yeah, Mr. Tops is doing pretty well. So he's hanging in there, doing pretty well. Hopefully I'll bring him back on during halftime today for the basketball stream. So Olympic men's basketball gold medal final game today. Feel free to join in for that. And hopefully I'll bring back Mr. Tops around halftime. Brazil gonna see if they can try to execute right here as they have it inside the box set across, and the USA able to clear it out. Number 14, Emily Sonnet back as she was playing prevent right there for the USA, and US pops it up out of play. This will be a throw-in towards the midfield area for Brazil. 87 minutes in, on the 90 total. We'll have stoppage time awarded after that. Not sure what that will be until we hit the 90th minute. Brazil about to throw it in. Passing the 87-minute marker in this match. Brazil has it at the left wing of the box, just outside the box, maneuvering towards their right. Got kicked back by the USA defense. And popped up by US as it gets cleared back. Directly back to number 15, Thais, around midfield. Bicycle type of kick backwards by Brazil, looking to set something up. A little bit of contact here between 2 players for both of these teams. No card awarded, though. Number 9, Adriana of Brazil, tangled up with Sam Coffey, number 17 in the USA. Yeah, it's unfortunate right there that Tatum just ain't getting the playing time. I don't know what in the world that is with Steve Kerr, like what that issue is. And this will be a free kick here awarded to Brazil. Brazil just outside the attacking box inside their offensive zone. 88 minutes at the right wing of that box, going left to right on the fields. They will have a free kick here. This is number 13, Yasmin of Brazil. 5 players for the U.S. defense. Yasmin pops it up. It goes over the nets. Too tall, and that is going to be a goal kick coming up for the USA. Just too tall, got sliced over the top of the 5 defenders. Too tall over the net by about 5 feet or so. Too tall. Charles, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, we might see approximately 10 minutes of stoppage time, approximately, due to the injury. So I think Brazil has had like 3 or 4 players go down due to injury in this half. Plus, we had a cooling break as well. We're 1 minute away from the stoppage time mark now. Yeah, Nico's doing pretty well. My neighbor's dog, the Golden Retriever. Got to spend time with him yesterday. Brazil with possession, 89th minutes. Lone difference in this game was a goal scored by the USA. 57th minute of action. Mallory Swanson assisted by Corbin Albert. And Brazil puts one on net. It gets saved over the keeper, Alyssa Naher. The kick sliced by Adriana Naher, able to corral it. As Adriana put one on goal, but Naher gets directly right to it on a basket catch. Yeah, this would be the first gold medal for the U.S. in women's soccer in 12 years. This is huge. This would be their 5th gold medal as a country for women's soccer. 1996, 2004, 2008, and 2012. As we reach the 90th minute of action right now, and stoppage time will be 10 minutes. Yep, so Derek right on point with that. Stoppage time, we got 10 minutes of stoppage time. +90 +10. USA right to left in the field. Brazil had it towards USA's arc and attacking boxes. Brazil's able to clear it out. Brazil working their way around midfield. U.S. really pressuring Brazil here with a physicality right now. Their defense doing everything possible to win them the gold medal. One bad pass. That was it. That results in a 1-0 score in this match. Brazil could not connect cleanly in a pass towards midfield in the 57th minute. Resulted in a steal by Corbin Albert on a pass ahead on a run out to Mallory Swanson, and that is the go-ahead goal. Happened in the 57th minute of action. Brazil with it at the top of the arc here. They move it on the no-look towards the right side. Sent across. USA able to break it up. USA all game long just back defensively in the perfect spots. Popped up by Brazil. Header inside a box off. And kicked up by the USA. It was looking like it was going to get sent back to the keeper. But US with a player right in front of the keeper. Able to kick it out. Brazil gets the throw in. 2nd minute of stoppage time as we're approaching the mark right now. Brazil pops one up, and ranging to her right is Naher, the goalkeeper. She slides to her right on a shot attempt by Brazil and corrals another shot on goal for the save. So Brazil tried to slice one, but Naher towards her right. Probably if she let that roll, would have rolled just a tad wide left in the net, so it was a little bit offline on that shot attempt. 2 minutes into action in the stoppage time. 10 minutes total of stoppage time. USA right to left in the field. Popped up. On the play, it was off the USA. Brazil with a throw-in. Brazil has dominated the possession arrow in this game. 57-43 right now. But just one mistake by Brazil taken advantage by the USA. And that's the difference throughout this match today. USA looking to take advantage of another mistake. Bad pass by Brazil. Pass ahead for the U.S. as they look to play a little bit of keep away right now, but they were offsides. So they had a player offsides. That was Mallory Swanson, the one who scored a lone goal so far in this match, as she was a step or two behind the defense at the wing, the attacking zone, but when she received the pass, she was offsides in it though. 3rd minute out of 10 of stoppage time in the gold medal match. USA lockdown, 93 minutes of defense so far in this match. They pitched a shutout in 2 straight games in a row, looking to make it a 3rd for a gold medal. Brazil working their way inside the attacking zone right now. The pass ahead inside the box. Brazil looking to make a move. Kicked out on the clear by the USA as it goes back to Brazil. And Brazil with an opportunity on the header. Oh, what a save by the keeper, Alyssa Naher. Gonna fingertip on that ball off a header by Brazil from point-blank range. And they could not connect as Naher came up with an incredible save. Brazil pops it up, rolling towards the far side corner in the attacking zone, and it goes out. This will be a goal kick for the USA. Game on the line. Alyssa Naher, the goalkeeper, with a humongous save right there. It was a header diving forward from 10 feet away, just at the edge of the goalie box by Adriana, and Naher, ranging towards her right, soars up with her right hand only, gets her right glove on the ball, and saves it. Save of the year, save of the Olympics right there. Save of USA women's soccer for the previous 12 years. Looking for their first gold medal in over a decade since 2012. When the game's in the line, that was humongous. Swanson checks out, the player who scored a lone goal today. Casey Kruger checks in, substitution for the USA. If you're new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a game, USA. Off the goal kick there behind the defense here with Rodman. Rodman at the wing, Rodman at the corner inside the attacking zone, right at that corner marker spot. Defended by 3 yellow jerseys for Brazil, though Rodman gets rolled offsides. 5 minutes through in a stoppage time, midway through the stoppage time, 5 minutes left to go in this match. Five minutes remaining right now in this match. Brazil with possession, trying to push it forward, broken up by the U.S. at the edge of the midfield logo. Ooh, what a big-time collision right there as we get a Brazilian player who just went straight into the head full of steam right into a U.S. player, and the referees have to stop this in the field right now as both of these teams converge against one another and going down hard. There was a player from the U.S. who went down hard. We'll see if this does warrant a card. This should warrant a card as number 10, Lindsey Horn, just got absolutely destroyed by a Brazilian player. Holy smokes. Both of them trying to go up simultaneously for a header on the ball with one another, and the player for Brazil came in and just headed Horn, and Horn went down hard, and right now, she is down on the ground currently. 6 minutes plus into stoppage time right now. Holy smokes. If you're new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll be on later today covering USA men's basketball versus France for the gold medal match at 3:30 p.m., so feel free to join it if you like to do so. I did not see a card on that. No card awarded. That is stunning. Yeah, no card or anything being displayed right now. They have the stretcher on the field at the moment, but gonna walk off her own weight is Lindsey Horn, so she is up. She is okay, gonna walk off the field on her own weight, but wow. That's a hard hit she took. Both players, Horn for the U.S. and there was a player for Brazil, both going up at the same time for the ball on a header, and Brazil's player knocked down the Horn going up for that header really, really hard. Brazil has it here to run out. This ball gets sliced up into the air, popped up and caught by the keeper, Alyssa Naeher. Puts her team right now on the line, 7+ minutes into stoppage time. Soars up, catches it just outside the edge of the goalie box. 7:30 in the stoppage time period. This ball gets popped up, header by the U.S. inside their attacking zone, popped up off a header by Brazil. Brazil kicks it up in the air. Brazil can't get anything going. That possession, U.S. steals it. And the U.S. will kick this one out of play. As Brazil will have a throw in 8 minutes now in the stoppage time, as they will have a throw in right at midfield. Brazil pushing it forward. U.S. just lockdown defense this entire game, kicks it out of bounds once again. Just going to play the cat and mouse game for the final 2 minutes. Just going to keep on clearing everything out if you're the USA right now. Don't let them push any further inside your zone for your defense. And Brazil, did they kick it out of bounds or did the US kick it out of bounds? And according to the referees here, it's last touch by Brazil out of bounds. So the USA will have a throw-in. 8:40 of stoppage time out of the 10 total. USA with a throw, and that throw-in was too long. The header went out of bounds by Brazil, so Brazil helps out the U.S. with heading it out of bounds. So the USA will have another throw-in right at the midfield circle. So far side touchline directly lined up with the midfield circle will be that throw-in. The throw-in goes out. It was last off of the U.S. 9 minutes into stoppage time out of 10. Final minute left to go. There was an injury, so we'll see if they do put any back on the clock. Brazil is going backwards. You gotta go if you're Brazil. They're going backwards. USA intercepts it right now. They're inside the attacking zone of Brazil. 9:20 into stoppage time out of 10 minutes as the U.S. gets called in an offsides, and it will go back to Brazil. What in the world was Brazil doing? They put it right back to their own keeper all the way in their defensive side of the field, and nobody there for Brazil to set up the play. This ball gets popped up. USA is back to pop it up as it enters the attacking zone of Brazil. Brazil at the edge of the box. Brazil still at the edge of the box right here. USA locked down this entire game. That time is ticking down to 10 minutes. Very soon going to be 10 minutes here. And it does tick down to 10 minutes, and it will determine based on the injury that they will add more. So we go a little bit past 10 minutes right now, and all it's going to depend is when the refs will blow that whistle to call this a game for the final of this game. We are past the 10-minute plus mark of stoppage time right now. USA 1, Brazil 0. Goal kick by the U.S. Battle for the ball at midfield. Brazil comes down with it. Brazil pushing it ahead. They got some green space here at the right wing. USA breaks it up though on the kick ahead. And the Brazil player stumbles over the soccer ball. USA with Rodman. Pass ahead. Broke it up towards midfield by Brazil. Huge collision on the field between one player of both of these teams. Down the near side at the midfield line. Approaching the 11th minute of stoppage time. Holy smokes. We got physicality right now. You like soccer, you got hockey, an absolute beatdown. Soccer, hockey, lacrosse players beating up each other right now. We got it right here with no cards being displayed at all on that last extracurricular activity. Sonnet for the USA with a free kick here all the way in the backfield. Sonnet pops it up. This is a deep kick looking to connect with Rodman, and it goes out. So off of Trinity Rodman, 11 minutes and 25 seconds in the stoppage time. Brazil on the near side. It goes out. Somebody will get a throw, and this will be the U.S. with a throw. And we are well into stoppage time, 11:30 plus, due to that injury by the U.S. At one point. Their player was able to get back up onto her feet. It was Horan who was able to get back up onto her feet around the midway mark of this stoppage time, is that they added in a couple more minutes in the stoppage time. 12 minutes now of stoppage time plus the 10, and USA can sense it. They can smell it. That whistle's gonna blow very soon, and it does. That is it. The USA gold medal victory as the referees blow the whistle and we go final. USA 1, Brazil 0. What a game. Absolute, just physical, defensive, gritty battle throughout this match, and the USA win the gold medal for the first time since 2012 in women's soccer. They go a perfect 6-0 in the 2024 Olympics, outscoring opponents 12-2 in goals scored and goals allowed. And the game-winning goal came in the 57th minute. Mallory Swanson for the USA, assisted by Corbin Albert. It was a missed opportunity by Brazil on a possession that they missed the pass, connecting around midfield. Corbin Albert intercepted it at the midfield circle, moved it ahead to Swanson behind the Brazilian defense. Brazil had two players gamble defensively. Swanson burned them defensively and went on the breakaway. She was like 4 steps ahead of two Brazilian defenders, went on the breakaway alone and put it into the back of the net in the 57th minute, and that was the difference maker in this game. USA 1, Brazil 0 as we go final. The USA win their 5th gold medal as a country in women's soccer. 1996, 2004, 2008, 2012, and they add in 2024 to their resume in this Paris Olympics. What an Olympics for the USA. Another gold. Them in China right now, just wire to wire. Haven't taken a look at the gold medal counts in the last couple of hours or so, but they are wire to wire in that gold medal count from what I've heard. It's been like that for the last week plus, and wow, what a game. 1-0 the final score and a USA win. I'll be back later today covering it will be USA men's basketball as they will take on France in the gold medal match. Feel free to stop on by 3:30 p.m. I'll be back for the gold medal match, USA versus France. That link is posted in the chat. If you'd like to come on back for that, feel free to do so. But what a game here in the gold medal match as we wrap up and go final. USA 1-0 winning the gold medal over Brazil in the 2024 women's soccer gold medal match. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, and we're going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. And a big shout out to Norma Lopez Burton, new member, first time today. Appreciate it here for joining the membership at the beginning of the stream. We got Jason, Warren, Rajip, I Am Ghost, David, Asia, Paul, Cree Jedi, Russell, John, Mark, Kelly, Jeffrey, Vegas, Barco, Norma, new to the membership today. Oink Oink, Michael, Katie, Bradley, Daniel, Ian, Derek, Sister Surround, Mario, Guido, Tristan, Chuck, SG Sports Talk, Ice Ice Baby, Robin, Melinda, Jack City, Shalimar, Iceberg Slim 38, Matthew M. Stone, Miles Davis, and we are living in a Great Depression. I'll be back later today, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, gold medal match, USA taking on Brazil for men's basketball. That link is posted in the chat. I've also got it scheduled as one of my live streams as well. Appreciate you guys for joining in my first ever soccer stream for a special live stream here on the channel. So we wrap up USA 1, Brazil 0. Thanks all for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody.